Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Entertainment only. I have had half a dozen goes at getting this video out because where my boys are taking me, I'm trying to make sense of. So I'll have another go. My question is Trump going to be banned from social media, from Untruth Social? If you pop over there, the other day he threatened, you come after us, we come after you type thing. So, of course, then the DOJ have stepped up and put a request in from Judge Tanya. I'm going to call her Judge Tanya because I'm sure I pronounced her surname wrong. He's also eluded a threat at Pence, and Pence has since been confronted by MAGAs. He's been on there ranting about how the US women's football team lost their match to Sweden in the FIFA World Cup, all due to Biden. Apparently, it's all Biden's fault. His caps lock seems to be stuck again, and he is posting a lot of stuff that is saying President Trump. And I really got to ask my boys about that because he's also on there demanding that the Senate take some sort of action about whatever it is. Uh, he's in he's in a weird mindset where he still believes he's president. It's real, and that Joe Biden, because he, okay, thank you, because he, in whatever convoluted way, still thinks that the 2020 election he won. Yeah, he's still in a convoluted way believes he's president. It's really, the energies are so bizarre. Now I'm going to have yeah, this is my, the stealing, the mercenary actions. So Fulton County have closed the roads in front of the court to any vehicular traffic, so they're about to launch off. Um, it's just happening everywhere. So the energies are incredibly strange in regards to Trump. But what I want to have a look at is I want to have a look to see where, and I was just thinking it, will he be banned from Truth Social? Endings, significant. Yeah, and I really feel that he will. But it's going to be rather interesting. Okay, so what I've got, sorry if this is a bit convoluted because I'm trying to piece it all together, what my boys are telling me and the energies I'm feeling and some cards I drew earlier. Untruth Social, him being able to vent on Untruth Social is his release valve. So if you think of a pressure cooker and then you press the little button at the top and all the steam comes flying off, that is it. Being able to rant on Untruth Social is his release valve. And if he doesn't, and that's where he goes to get his validation at his rants, because that's where his adoring fans hang out. You can go over there, have a look. Don't register. Don't accept any cookies. Take your sense of humour with you, and put up your protection. Look at it from a disassociated point of view, if you feel that you can. But I want to have a look. It's just I've read a couple of times, and I have seen that if he can't vent like he does on Untruth Social, he's not going to. He's just going to. The pressure's going to build up. The pressure, yeah, bullseye, bullseye. They're telling me. So I'm going to have a look to see whether he can. Now, what I have, whether he will be banned from Untruth Social. I pulled some interesting cards earlier and I just found myself getting really confused to try and explain them. What I did get, and it'll be interesting to see what happens now, and it may have been the way I worded the question, was that he will be made an offer to voluntarily get off social media. Otherwise, some interesting information will be disclosed publicly about him. What it is the parties involved don't want him to be able to martyr himself They don't want him to be able to martyr himself in regards to being banned from Untruth Social. Does that make sense? Okay. Well, told you it was long and convoluted. Let's have a look. Will Trump, oops, pick that up in a minute. Will Trump be banned, or will Trump be forced in any way off social media? Will Trump in any way be forced off social media? Without Trump, there is no Untruth Social. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll just grab that card. Oh, yeah, me having a groan, getting old. First one out, poor choices. Poor choices. Deluded choices. What I'm really feeling, if you hear my voice, let me know. That was a dog. That groan. He's going to absolutely lose the plot about not being able to be on social media because it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I'm allowed to say what I like because it's mine. It's going to be one of those sorts of um, tantrums. Okay, come on down. Right. I know I've been ranting again. This is why I started this video several times, but I'm still ranting. Poor choices, deluded choices about power and strength and influence. Going to be restricted. He's going to find himself restricted. Let's see where this goes. Foundation of this reading, partnerships, contracts, agreements. However, what you've got here is you've got one figure. Now, which one is it? The masculine figure is reaching across to take the cup of the feminine. So it's not a balanced partnership, this one. Neither of them look particularly happy. So an agreement, an emotional agreement there. In the past, the ranting on Untruth Social. Foundation, crowning this reading, again, an emotional disappointment on what's on offer. You can just hear him going off behind the scenes. Oh, my scalp is prickling like you wouldn't believe. His ability to manipulate is in the immediate future. But externally for him, this is why he's ranting on Untruth Social, to release this energy. But I did ask, is he going to be kicked off or is he going to be banned from using? Yeah, out in the cold. Losing his ability to grift. I think that's what he's most anxious about, is losing his ability to raise money. But he's going to find himself out in the cold. The hopes and fears that the burden of the messaging is too heavy to carry. But he's going to drop. His ability to message. Here we have the judges standing firm by their decision. So you've got two judges here making this decision. Let's see where it goes. In regards to Trump himself and his foolishness. Stepping off the cliff, basically. And an ending, a significant ending for him. Here we have the overseas influence. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, two justices and then 4 major arcana. An ending of his ability to, and the infighting that's going to ensue. Reaping what he sows and an inevitable ending. It is a little bit of a vague question. He's going to be frantically trying to, or those that work for him are frantically. I get this frantically trying to keep Truth Social when he's off it, but people are going to walk away because it's not going to serve them anymore. Here we have Trump as he sees himself, secrets being brought forward that's going to bring about an ending. Now, I read the other day about what it is that's going to change voters' minds, and it is the overseas influence, the money coming forward. On the base, we have loss, heartbreak, despair in the face of truth, going to bring about a tower moment as this harsh truth comes forward, and it's a karmic moment. We have Jack Smith and Trump being painted into a corner that he can't get out of in regards to the messaging. I'm really feeling that he's going to there's going to be restrictions placed on him, but what I'm getting is that there's something there where they're not going to ban him as such. They're going to say, if you don't stop, this information is going to come out. I'm just getting that he's going to, and it sounds as bizarre as bizarre as bizarre, he is going to in some way voluntary stop. But he's not going to like it. That's what I'm getting. There's going to be something where his lawyers just basically, the court is not going to, what am I getting? The judges are not going to ban him from being on Untruth Social, but there's going to be something where he has no choice about not going on. If that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. That's why it's taken me 4 attempts to get this video out. Okay, let's see how it plays out. Take care. Love to you all. Bye-bye.